What's up, guys? It's the Hot and Fuzzy again. We got a pretty different video for you here today. You know, the other day I was sitting around, I was watching some YouTube. I see all these custom homemade shotgun shell videos. I'm sure you guys have seen them. They're flood the internet. People like Tauflader Mouse, Demolition Ranch doing them. But I was thinking, what's one that I could do that no one else has done or thought of before, that I haven't seen before? So I got to thinking, and this is what I came up with. And my motto is always simpler is better. Keep it simple, stupid. Basically what we did, we cut the top of a shotgun shell off and put muzzleloader bullets in there. Now these muzzleloader bullets, they come in after all of the modifications we've done to the shell. They're coming in at around 3/4 of an ounce. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be firing them out of two different shotguns, two different calibers. We're going to be firing them out of the 12 gauge shotgun and the 20 gauge shotgun, both with 18.5-inch barrels. And basically we're going to be seeing which one does better, if they tumble in the air, and how effective they are. Pretty informal today. I'll give you guys some close-ups of the rounds to show you how they work. Basically what we do is we got a standard muzzleloader round, and we just wrapped it in some tape around the shot cup where it would still separate, where it's not actually touching the round. Put it down in there. They stick out a little bit on the 12 gauge shells, and but they seat right down in there in the 20 gauges. So I think the 20 gauges might actually do better. We can try them out. The two shotguns we'll be using today is the Emperor Guardian 12 gauge and the Mossberg 500. Pretty informal shooting. We got an assortment of different targets down here. As you guys can see, redid the range. Going to be doing a lot more filming out here now that we've got a proper range set up. So let's get started, guys. Alright guys, so we got everything lined up for the first shot. I failed to mention the actual parent cartridge for this is a Winchester Universal 8-shot round. First test, we're going to shoot the yellow hollow points, see how they do. See if it chambers. We're going to shoot that water jug, see if the thing will expand or do anything like that, hopefully. So I'm going to fire it up and away from me a little bit this first shot. Here we go. Wow! Felt like it ignited all of the powder. That was one thing I was a little bit worried about. See if it ejects. Just fine. Alright, let's take a look at what it did. Alright guys, so this is our water jug. Boy, it looks like it did expand really well. I believe we hit right there on the front. Came out the back, blew out, may have expanded, may have been tumbling. We'll do a little bit more testing. Right now we're going to switch to some Jello, try another 12 gauge round, see how it does. Alright guys, so that was pretty cool. It looks like it came out of there with a ton of force. Remember, these birdshot shells are shooting stuff out at about 1,200 feet per second, so I was surprised that it had the compression that it did. Like, it actually fired, and felt like it fired all the powder. I checked the bore, no powder residue. So right now we're going to shoot another one of those yellow hollow points at some Jello. So let's see how we do. Alright, chambered. Here we go. Wow! Wow! Those things seem pretty effective. They're coming out of there with a lot of force. I don't really think there's a whole lot to recover from that one. We have to look at some high-speed footage, but wow, that thing really did a number on it. Let's move on to the 20 gauge, see how it does. Alright guys, so we got the 20 gauge out here today, same length barrel. We're going to shoot one of the black tip hollow points out of this one. That's what all the 20 gauge ones are. Shoot that water jug, let's see if it'll all compress. If this thing will actually fire. Chambered really nicely, so let's do it. Wow! Let's do it. Well, they eject perfectly and they feed perfectly. Boy, that really did a number on it. I was aiming center mass. It looks like it hit high. Let's take a look. Alright, so this round doesn't look like it expanded quite as much. It looks like it went in right here and ripped out tumbling. These things are crazy. Look, there's an indentation where the shot cup hit it. But that's pretty crazy. I think I'll look around here and see if I can find any of the rounds. Alright guys, so we fired the different rounds out of them, but we were pretty close. I think I'll load up a couple more and step back to maybe 30 yards. See how that does. See if they have any inherent accuracy or if they're just tumbling and flying erratically. So let's try it. Alright guys, so we're about 25 yards back. We're going to shoot our big rectangular steel plate up there. Right now we're going to start off with the 12 gauge. We're going to shoot our black tip hollow point. Let's see if I can hit that thing from here. Alright, well that chambered nicely. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow! Didn't hit anywhere near where I was aiming, but it hit that thing with a ton of force. Let's go take a look. Alright, so as you can see, that did a lot of damage. It left pieces of the bullet there. That thing has to be going supersonic, 1200 feet per second, because boy, it was loud. Felt like all the powder ignited again, but it didn't. My plate, this is a 9mm rated plate. It was actually not a rated plate, it's just a big hunk of steel, but you know, I've shot with things up to 9mm without it denting, and that thing put a severe dent in it. Let's try the 20 gauge out. Alright guys, got the 20 gauge out. I'm gonna aim right in the dead center of that plate again. See if we can hit anything. Black tip hollow point. See if they tumble or what goes on. See if there's any accuracy. Right in the center. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Boy, it hit hard. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see how it did. I can't really tell from here, but it hit it. Alright guys, well I was aiming dead center of the target, right on that target. Hit way up here in the corner right there. And again, it did a number on, I think all the powder ignited. Those things aren't very accurate, even at 20 yards. So let's wrap this video up. Alright guys, so were my rounds a success or a failure? Well, I'm going to say both. They made all the powder go off in both shotguns, and they're flying out there with a lot of force, and you know, that's something to say. I mean, those things were crazy. They're hitting hard enough to go through all that stuff, hitting the steel plate. Looked like a couple of them expanded, but they were keyholing a little bit. I'm going to go back and look at some of the high-speed footage and determine that, but it appears that they were keyholing pretty bad. But as far as accuracy goes, not really. They were probably tumbling out of there, flying erratically, but at close range, they were pretty devastating. You know, maybe you could use them for dispatching a hog or something, but not for your, not going to replace your standard muzzle loader for shooting those rounds out of. So I would love for you guys to comment down in the comments below. Tell me what I did wrong, what I can do to make these rounds better. If you guys have any more custom shotgun shells ideas, I would love to do them. Put those down in the comments below. As always guys, I thank you guys for watching. Keep those subs coming, and we'll catch you guys sometime soon.